Hey, Flavor family, what is up? I am in LA with my good buddy, Thomas Delauer.
What's going on?
I got a busy day, you guys. We're collaborating on a ton of videos, and we could not come here without going to Costco.
Right, Costco is so great. They're so awesome for filming, too.
Yeah, it's the easiest place to film. Thomas has great videos from there. So this video is going to be about a two-parter, actually. The first one's going to be about buying healthy breakfast items here at Costco, and then part two of the video, which will come out a couple days after this, will be recipes back in Thomas's kitchen.
Nice.
So Thomas has great videos. He has a great channel. You got to subscribe to his channel. He's dropping serious food knowledge and food science. So we're like, yo, what if we collab?
Yep.
Combine his brain with my cooking chops and our shopping
You
abilities.
have a brain too, man.
Yeah, I do have a brain. Thank you, Thomas.
Don't shortchange
That's the best
yourself.
comment I've got all day.
He's just got cooking skills.
So we're gonna go to Costco, buy some really clean, some keto, some paleo ingredients for recipes later on. Spoiler alert, one's gonna be a trifecta of smoothies for all throughout the day. We're gonna try to make this really cool low carb eggs benedict, right? With the crepinis in here. So before we go in, like, subscribe, share. Check out Thomas's channel down below, and let's go in there and hopefully not get kicked out.
I don't think we'll get kicked out.
No, I feel pretty
good
good
about
about
it. It'll be a nice taste for the show.
That's right. All right, guys, this is probably gonna be the most exciting part of the video. Look over here. They finally have it here. They have organic pasture-raised eggs. We do not have this in Chicago. I've been getting a lot of DMs on Instagram, and I've been having Costco envy. This is exciting because Thomas and I are very passionate on pasture-raised eggs. These are chickens that are outside morning to evening. Nutritional profile is higher. They don't have too much of a supplemental feed of grain. And because they're organic, it's a non-GMO feed of soy and corn. And the price, you guys, it's $3.74 per dozen. You can get organic ones from Vital Farms for routinely $7 a dozen.
That's so wild.
It's amazing.
But the cool thing is, so before you totally bag on eggs about being not the best omega-3 profile, pasture-raised eggs have so much in the way of omega-3s. And what's really cool is that some people will say, well, fish have more omega-3s and things like that, and the kind of omega-3s that are in eggs are not the kind that we really want. That is true. Fish is always going to be the best way to go. But when they're pasture-raised, you have a significantly higher level of omega-3s, which basically is going to give you that brain health that you want. It's going to give you that anti-inflammatory effect within the body. The cool thing is it's alpha-linoleic acid, which is a plant-based omega-3 that comes from the diet of the chicken. So if the chicken is eating low-quality food, then the omega-3s are going to be low quality in your body. But if the chicken is raised on pasture and is eating a good abundance, diversity of food, that's higher quality omega-3s getting to your noggin.
Totally makes sense. And when you're buying pasture raised, just look for this. This says certified humane. As long as your eggs are pasture raised and certified humane, you can trust them. That's really all that matters. Organic is a huge plus, and I cannot believe the price on this. I'm so excited. I might sneak a few dozen in my suitcase going home because we can't find this in Chicago.
You're not going across the country, or you're not going over the border, so you're good.
I'm super happy to have this. They don't have one to Chicago anymore. They're actually putting keto friendly on here. And look at the ingredients, you guys. Now, it's not ideal in my opinion. Thomas, how do you feel about the...
Okay, well, the thing is, we never know. Okay, cage-free is not what we want to focus on. We never know that. But one thing I will say, I love that they're using olive oil simply because...
And they've changed it. They used to use canola.
Yeah, I know. So this is as of a couple months, really.
Yeah.
So the olive oil, really cool stuff. We'll talk about it in the cooking video. We'll break it down. But basically, it's really high in what's called oleic acid.
Oleic is great.
Oleic acid converts into something known as OEA in the body, which actually activates something called PPAR, enzymatic activity. I think we're in somebody's way. Enzymatic activity that basically makes it so you're up-regulating fatty acid utilization within the body. So pretty powerful stuff.
I like to think they're just watching our videos and like, oh dang, Thomas and Bobby says canola's bad, we'll upgrade. But that's really cool. I mean, from expeller pressed canola oil to olive oil is a huge upgrade.
I just saw something on this end cap over here that I haven't seen before. Maybe you've seen it. It's it's like these cheese wraps. Have you seen this?
I haven't. Oh, the folios?
Yeah.
They have it?
Yep.
Oh, exciting.
Now, that won't work for this recipe, but check it out. I actually haven't seen these here before.
Oh, exciting.
Lactose-free, gluten-free. So these are Parmesan, they're cheese wraps. So you could basically make like a little kind of, I mean, it would be small, but like a small breakfast burrito kind of thing with it.
For sure. Breakfast tacos maybe are better.
Yeah, because that way you're not having to worry about rolling the whole thing up.
Yeah, that'd be amazing. And what is it? Look at the ingredients here. It's just literally 2 ingredients. That's what you want to see.
No starch, no wheat.
It's not organic, but it's okay.
No, I mean, at the end of the day, you're going to try to go organic whenever you can. But what really comes down to it, we're helping getting people off sugar.
Right.
We're helping making people make some better decisions in life.
And I would actually say for this recipe for the low carb eggs benedict, you can use this too.
Would you want to get them?
Let's just get it. Yeah. And we'll do a side by side.
I'll eat them either way. So.
An amazing deal. This is the real deal. Prosciutto di Parma, air dried in Italy. And the deal's phenomenal. I mean, you can also get it at Trader Joe's if you don't want to invest, but it's not going to go bad. and you could actually crisp this up and use it for like a bacon substitute. But we're going to put this in our low carb kind of eggs Benedict cups. So we'll grab one of these.
Like prosciutto is so, like if you look at the ingredients on prosciutto, like it's so much cleaner than like for example prosciutto over salami any day.
Yeah.
Like you look at people always think, oh, it's still processed meat. No, look at all the ingredients that are coming in. Actually, this is pretty clean, believe it or not, in the grand scheme of things.
Oh, wow, yeah.
But the salami has way much just dextrose. It's got all these other things, all these different things. Whereas a lot of times with the ham and the prosciutto, you're just looking pretty much ham and salt.
Yep.
Like
it's
really
dried with salt. It's the way to go.
Yeah, it's very easy. If I can get that back in there.
And check it out, you guys. They have a different brand of organic turkey breast here. This is Dietz & Watson, which is a great brand. The one in Chicago we have is called Plainville. But we look at the ingredients here, and with lunch meat, it can be pretty treacherous sometimes. When we look at this, Thomas, it's literally turkey breast, water, salt, and organic vinegar. Yeah, that's what you want to see. This is so much cheaper than buying like Applegate or anything at the grocery store. So always get organic.
That's a really solid one. That's
solid
really
as can be. Laird Superfood is the cleanest coffee creamer on the market. It's normally pretty pricey on Amazon, but look at these ingredients really quick. Best in class coconut milk powder, organic coconut sugar, not that much, organic extra virgin coconut oil, and they use something called Aquamin, which is calcium from marine algae. Put a little bit of this in your coffee. Best in class, and this deal is gangbusters. We got to get this in Chicago because I love that stuff. Props to them for having that. Of course, in LA they have it, right?
Get some nutso. Okay, nicer variety of omega-3s, just because we've got 7 different nuts and seeds in this. Again, we'll explain a lot more.
Yes.
Got to be a little discreet.
No, we don't want to get kicked out a second time. And you guys, I'm jealous. You guys have the organic almond butter here at Costco. We don't have that in Chicago. It's not vitally necessary, but it's nice to get the organic one because the bottom of the trees are sprayed a lot. Of course, LA has it. Chicago, we're left in the dust.
We got to get some cinnamon. It's a great deal on cinnamon, but also cinnamon has some really powerful effects. It mimics insulin in the body. So it actually lowers your blood sugar and makes it so you remain more insulin sensitive.
And we can do the cinnamon challenge later on if you want.
Nah, I think I'm good on that. Great deal on
that's all breaker fast. Yeah, sure, we talked about that many times. This is the best deal ever for monk fruit sweetener.
That's a really good deal for Lecanto, because we might, if we make a keto smoothie, it wouldn't be very sweet.
Yes.
So we'd want to actually go ahead and do some of this.
And that price, you guys, I mean, compared to Amazon, that's literally like half the price. It's unbelievable.
Do you know if they have canned coconut milk here, like the thicker coconut milk?
They do. Yeah, from Thai Kitchens.
Okay, let's get some of that because that will be perfect for our keto smoothie.
I do. These would be for our smoothies.
I haven't seen this, by the way.
Wow, interesting.
My keto friends. Have you seen this?
No, that's brand new.
Ooh.
Let's see the ingredients.
Let's investigate. So everyone tries to jump on the keto bandwagon, right? And a lot of brands are like, oh, keto, we're going to make something keto. This is great. Could be good, could be bad. I'm going to probably guess not that great. But okay, we got rice cauliflower for the win. Cooked chicken, white meat. It could be good, could be bad. We don't know. Water, white wine. Okay. Lemon juice, cream. Again, just arguably, we just don't know where it's coming from. White rice flour.
Yeah.
Why? Why'd you do that?
And potato flour.
Shallots, capers, olive oil, garlic, rice starch, salt, oregano.
Yeah, it's close to being decent, actually.
Yeah, they were doing a good job.
Yeah.
They're on the right path, but it's like, okay, so half an entree tray, so you're basically looking at 20 grams. It's not going to work on keto. It will work for someone that, and I commend someone that's maybe not doing keto, but just trying to be conscious of their, their carbohydrate content. It's a stepping stone. And this is a heck of a lot better than what we saw in stores 10 years ago.
Oh, big time. That didn't exist 10 years ago. Yeah, so part 2 of the recipes is going to be a trio of healthy smoothies. We're going to tap Thomas's science brain because we're going to formulate the perfect kind of breakfast smoothie, midday or meal replacement, and a post-workout smoothie. It's something we haven't done on the channel, and I thought with Thomas here, we might as well formulate the perfect one for you guys.
Big fan of cucumbers just because of the diuretic effect. We'd have to peel them.
It's a great deal.
That is a really good deal on some really good
Not
quality.
Organic, but...
Let's see. I say we go for them because we could definitely put these into the smoothie.
The smoothie, yeah, for sure.
Nice diuretic effect. You want to make cucumber water. That's going to be a great way. So a diuretic effect, basically what that means, it's going to make it so that the excess sodium in your body, it's going to allow the kidneys to kind of expel it a little bit more. So that's why a lot of times after you have some cucumber water or anything like that, you feel a little bit fresher. And it's usually because you're having a better sodium-potassium balance, so your brain's able to send a signal a little bit better. So I'm a big fan of it. That's why at spas they do it. It's all for perception, helping people feel better when they're at the spa. But you're feeling better for a reason. Now we could get some fresh berries for the smoothie, but it's good to note that frozen generally is easier and safer in terms of the quality. Less oxidation.
Let's go with frozen. Plus it adds that nice frozen replacement for ice cubes in there.
What do you think of these power greens here?
Yeah, let's see what the mix is because that could be great for a smoothie.
Baby chard, kale, and spinach. Ooh, so it's baby kale though, man.
Oh, we were talking about that in his Aldi video, which check out on his channel when we're done here.
So baby chard, kale, and spinach. So chard has a little bit of a powerful taste though.
It does.
But if we even, worst case, picked out the chard and left that for another dish, and we use just the baby kale here, we're already getting, this is a good deal.
It's an amazing deal.
Yeah.
But to be honest, we're gonna put so much flavor in there and mask it with like either frozen berries or maybe some nut butter.
Yep.
I would throw the chard in there.
Okay, let's do it.
Yeah.
Let's grab one.
Let's do it. Yes.
Now Costco has their awesome, mixed berry one,
Yes, they do.
but that's not an organic one. Berries, it's pretty important to get organic. So if we have to diversify and get them through some different forms, that's totally fine.
Okay.
I would prefer if we go with, strawberries and blueberries are both great. So the cool thing is, if we get some organic blueberries here, they used to have the wild blueberries. Do they not have them anymore?
Yeah, they're gone now. Those used to be amazing.
Those were really solid. So this is smoothies for probably 10 days out of this.
Sure.
So $10, $8. Low glycemic strawberries, low glycemic load, low glycemic index. So even if you're on keto, you can have quarter to half a cup of these and you'll be totally fine.
Yep, and organic. You gotta buy organic for berries. And we were talking about that acai. They actually have the ones you want to see.
Oh, they do
here.
have the packets.
So here.
These aren't the ones with sugar in them, right?
No, these are, just read the ingredients. See, these are original blend. Let's make sure they have no sugar. Oh, nope, see, look, once again, they have the added sugar.
Why do they have to add that?
One pack has 12 added grams of sugar. That's 3 teaspoons. So get it at Trader Joe's. It's a better deal, but it has to say unsweetened. You add the sweetener yourself, because then you can add monk fruit, you could add stevia. Don't get the refined sugar ones. That's bad news.
Hey, go ahead and grab that super smoothie really quick.
Yeah, which one?
The one down there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to explain some stuff too. I talk to a lot of people that are very health conscious, right? And they're trying to focus on someone.
Sorry, Bobby, but this is private property. You guys can't be filming inside the store.
One of the recipes we're making on Thomas's channel is my version of Starbucks egg bites, and they have them here at Costco. And obviously they're cheaper than the ones at Starbucks, but let's just look at the ingredients because I'm a little nervous about the ingredients compared to the ones that I make that only have a few ingredients.
Carrageenan, I see that one right up
I see carrageenan right there, that nasty emulsifier, so that's strike one. Natural flavors, in my opinion.
Xanthan gum,
It's not ideal, right?
Yeah, terrible.
It's not terrible, but
probably low quality cheese.
just why are people using carrageenan? It's so crazy.
I don't understand.
Right.
And there's conflicting evidence out there with carrageenan, but the point is there's so many other things.
There's so many options.
Like, if you know that there's just widespread knowledge that carrageenan, so interesting, do you know the whole study thing? So they use carrageenan in clinical settings to initiate inflammation. So when they're testing, say, anti-inflammatories in a drug protocol, drug testing, anything like that. Whoop, beep, beep. Okay. That said the magic word. When they are trying to test an anti-inflammatory, they need to take a test subjects and they need to instill inflammation so that they can test it. You know what they give them to cause inflammation? Carrageenan, straight up.
Yeah.
I mean, when it's proven as a tool to cause inflammation, I don't know.
Just omit it. There's so many options that you don't have to use it. That's the best deal ever.
Yeah, that's why I'm getting more. It's just
crazy.
Can never beat it. Yeah, acetic acid in there. Again, we'll save a lot of the science.
For part 2, guys. Part 2, amazing recipes.
Sorry this happened. This is like kind of just what happens. It's par for the course.
Because when superpowers come together, crazy thing happens. They have private security here at Costco. Who has that?
Oh, there we go. Let's get some of these in
yeah,
there.
pop those in there. Great idea. Amazing price.
Yeah,
$3 a pound for organic chia seeds. Are you kidding me?
I have got so much knowledge to drop on chocolate. Yeah, I just did a
Perfect.
video, it hasn't released on my channel, but talking about all the different kinds of chocolate,
Awesome.
Dutch process, everything.
Yeah. Look at this real quick. The price for this, 2 pounds, unsweetened organic cacao. Unbelievable stock up. Because it's only a seasonal item here, this stuff is gold.
You know the stem trick?
Yeah.
Do you believe in it? It seems to work about, I don't know, it's kind of like from Anchorman, like what is it, like 90% of the time, it works most of the time?
Yeah.
Like, or whatever it is?
You gotta be the avocado whisperer.
See, this one's still very green. So that stem trick, just in case you didn't know, is that you pull the stem out. If it's kind of brownish, then you know it's ready, good to go.
Right.
If it's still green, then it's usually too hard. It usually is accurate, but not the best way to tell.
And of course, once Thomas pulls the stem out, he ruined it for the next person coming here, so good job, Thomas.
That is true. But a lot of times, most of the stems kind of fall out on their own, so. Oh, here's some other avocados. Ooh.
Ripe?
Bobby.
Those are organic?
The organic ones.
Organic.
And check these out. These are good to go. In
All
fact,
right.
They're almost too good to go, to be honest. That was a success to a degree.
Yeah.
We got what we needed. It was difficult. It always is a little difficult.
It's always difficult, but more importantly, we got our ingredients.
We got what we needed.
No, the man can't keep us down. Let's head back to the kitchen and make some recipes.
We're going to have a lot of science in that video. So please do make sure that you watch part 2.
Yeah, this is part 1. It's over, right? Thomas has part 1 of Aldi on his channel. Check that out. But part 2 is all about cooking, science, healthy food back in the kitchen. So like, subscribe, share. Check out Thomas's channel. But we'll see you in like a couple days for part 2 in the kitchen. It's going to be epic. So Thomas, let's head back to the kitchen.
Let's do it.